everybody, and hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful start to your day. As you do pop on, please do say hi and where you are tuning in from. Drop into the comments hi. You can leave your city, your state, country, province, or just use hashtag live. Hashtag replay if you are watching this on the replay. And please feel free to tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, whatever reaction you would like to give. But please don't forget to head over to my LinkedIn profile to follow me and also to turn on my LinkedIn notification bell so you are notified. Hey, Kelly, good to see you jumping on. Now, we're going to talk about something very, very interesting today. It's a very important topic, and it's the 3 focuses that you must have on LinkedIn to really succeed in your business. So let's dive on in. Hey there, everyone. Scott Aaron here. So grateful that you are able to join me today. And as Kelly is done, please do pop into that comment section. Please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or just say hashtag live. Now, this is an interesting topic. Only because I would say there's a lot of different focuses that people should have on LinkedIn. There are a lot of focuses that a lot of individuals talk about. And when I kind of navigate all of those things, and when I start thinking about, okay, if I was to give everyone 3 tangible, simple, and actionable things to do that, if done consistently, would build them the business that they want, I landed on these 3 specific things, and I wanted to dive into them today. And the first is the first focus that we should all have, regardless of what business we're in, regardless of any of that. We should be focusing on building the right network of connections. I hear all too often that people are not engaging in my content. I hear all the time that people aren't responding to my messages. I hear all the time that people aren't accepting my connection requests. So what I really feel that correlates to is the people that you're building your network around. So this is what I want you to think about. Are the people that I'm connecting with on LinkedIn, are they the right network of connections? Meaning, I've talked about this in previous trainings. Do they represent the 2 types of connection buckets that I need to have? First connection bucket are your ideal clients. So what I want you to think about right now are the people that you best serve with what you do as a profession, the industry that you're in, your product, your good, or your service. So think about that first. Now, as you're thinking about that, it should be very clear that if who you're thinking about right now from a profession or industry standpoint, anyone outside of that thought, you should not be connecting with, because you're going to see lower rates of accepted connections because they're not seeing a relatability to you, but you're also going to see a much lower rate in messages being responded back to because they're not really sure why you're even connecting with them in the first place. The other type of connection that you should be having are people that you can collaborate with or network with, and I call these power partners. So people that represent networks of potential clients for you through the means of their network. So an easy example that I give people is, let's say you're a divorce attorney, just as an example. A great power partner for a divorce attorney is an estate attorney. Why? Typically, when people are going through that sort of life change, not only are they looking for the help that they need to end that relationship, but from an estate point of view, there could be some assets that needed to be divided. There might be multiple houses. There may be other things where an estate attorney needs to come in and do their due diligence. And that's why I always recommend that as an example. You need to think about the people that I'm building my network around and with. Are these the right connections for me? If you're connecting with the right people, all the other pieces of the puzzle will start to fall into place. So if that makes sense, please do drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. Again, if you're jumping on late, if you're watching live, I love seeing who's on here, as Kelly has done. Please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you are happening to watch this on the replay. And please don't forget to tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, whatever reaction you'd like to give me. But also, please don't forget to follow my LinkedIn profile by, obviously clicking my follow button, but also turning my LinkedIn notification bell on. So that's number one. Number two, focus on networking more and selling less. Now, I know this may sound not like a contradiction, but it may sound like, well, Scott, how am I supposed to grow a business if I'm not selling? I want all of you to hear me out. If your number one priority is to sell to your network through the content that you're creating, or to sell to people that you get on a call with, you're going to have a very, very difficult time on this platform. Reason being, no one likes being sold to. No one. It doesn't feel good to anybody. And I'm sure all of you can relate if you think about it. If you ever walk into a department store, or if you walk in somewhere where you're kind of just perusing around and just kind of looking, you don't want to be hounded by a salesperson. Hey, can I sell you this? Or can I sell you that? Can I show you this? You basically say, listen, if I need some help, I know exactly where to find you. The same analogy goes for when you're networking with people on LinkedIn. You're never looking to sell and pitch them. You're looking to create relationships. Relationship marketing is the number one form of marketing out there right now that people are not using enough. They're not. The aspect of creating human connection between you and another person is vital for the growth of your business, but also the lifespan of your business. If you want to be in business forever, you need to be building relationships forever. Relationships drive the growth of a business. And if you are focusing on making sure that everything that you do is connecting with people the right way, and even when you're on those calls, looking to connect, build rapport, build trust, where you're finding commonalities of how you can support each other and selling to them less, you're going to see a great connection being made between two people, and potentially even business being done, whether it's that person referring people back to you. But here's what happens organically. When you start connecting with the right people and you start hitting on some relatable connection points between that person and you, and you're connecting with that person that may be that ideal client, where what you have to offer from a product, a good, or a service standpoint really fills the holes and gaps that person may need, and you start sharing how it is that you help them, they're going to organically walk across the bridge and say, listen, I want to learn more. How can I work with you? So when you really focus on networking more and selling less, your business will grow more in so many ways. So again, if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. If you haven't said hi yet, please do say hi and where you are tuning in from. Now, so just to review, number one, your first focus should be building the right network of connections. Focus number two is networking more and selling less. And the third and final focus is creating value-added content each week. I can't stress this one enough. Too many people are focusing just on connecting and messaging and calls, connecting, messaging, and calls, but they're forgetting about one of the most important aspects of building a business using a social media platform like LinkedIn, and that's called nurturing your network. One of the best ways to nurture your network is to provide value-added content every single week. I don't care if it's 1 day a week, if it's 2 days a week, 3 days a week, whatever it is. There are going to be a contingency of people that respond to your message and want to network offline immediately. There's going to be a greater contingency of people that just kind of sit back and want to get to know you. And that's not going to be by getting on a call with you. They want to get to know you through the content that you're creating. And the best businesses are built on people who are running that business that add value to other people's lives and businesses. You want to be seen as a person of value. You want to be seen as a person who is worth following on LinkedIn, who is worth connecting to on LinkedIn, who is worth engaging with in their content on LinkedIn. You want to be that person of value. So if you're focusing on creating that value-added content each week, whether it's through posts, videos, articles, group discussions, newsletters, videos, polls, whatever you're doing, you have to make sure that you are creating value-added content to build the know, like, and trust. So again, the three focuses that you must have on LinkedIn to succeed in the long term. Focus on building the right network of connections. Focus on networking more and selling less. And focus on creating value-added content each and every week. So you're leaving people better and you are letting people know that you are a person of value. So again, I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in today. Again, I would love to hear from all of you. Drop in the comments below what your biggest takeaway or needle mover was for you in today's training on the three focuses that you must have on LinkedIn in order to succeed. So love and gratitude to each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you next time.